Hi, welcome to today's tutorial. In this video we are going to crochet a beautiful granny square bag, and for this tutorial I'm using a size 3.5mm crochet hook. You start with a magic ring, you chain 3, this chain 3 counts as your first double crochet, and all through your work your chain 3 is going to count as your first double crochet. In this magic ring you work 15 more double crochet. So you have 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So go ahead and work 6 more. When you work a total of 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, you pull your tail and tighten your ring. And work a slip stitch on your chain 3. You chain 1, you cut your yarn. This is your round 1 completed. Now you're going to take your next color, and for round 2 you're going to be working puff stitches. Chain 2, yarn over and insert your hook and pull up a loop 1 time, yarn over, insert your hook into your stitch and pull up a loop 2 times. You're going to be pulling up a loop 3 times, but for this first one, since you have your chain 2, that counts as your first, so you yarn over and pull through all loops. You chain 1. In your next stitch work a puff stitch. pull up a loop one time, yarn over, and pull up a loop 2 times, yarn over, and pull up a loop 3 times. You have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 loops on the hook. You yarn over and pull through 6 loops. Now you have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through the 2 loops and chain 1. When you get to the end, you should have 16 puffs in total. Chain 1 and work a slip stitch on your first stitch. Chain 1 and cut your yarn. You take your next color, and for round 3 you're working in your chain 1 spaces. And round 3 you're going to be working cluster stitches. You chain 3, you yarn over and pull through 2 loops. You pull up a loop and you yarn over and pull through 2 loops. You have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, insert your hook into your stitch. You yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Here you have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. You chain 2 and work a cluster stitch in the next chain 1 space. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So for your cluster stitch, you're yarning over and you're pulling through 2 loops. Now for this one, you're going to have 5 loops on the hook. 1 2 3 4 5. Yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Chain 2 and work a cluster stitch in the next chain space. When you get to the end, you should have 16 cluster stitches in total. Chain 2 and work a slip stitch on your first stitch. You chain 1 and you cut your yarn. You take your next color, and for round 4 you're working in your chain 2 spaces. Chain 3 and work 2 double crochet in this same chain space. So you have 3 double crochet with your chain 3. 1 2 3 double crochet. In the next chain space, work 3 double crochet. You work 3 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 3 double crochet. In the next chain space, you're going to work your first corner. You work 3 double crochet, chain 2 and work 3 double crochet in the same chain space. You work 3 double crochet in the next chain space. Three double crochet, three double crochet in the next chain space. And now you work your second corner. Work 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet in the same chain space. So you follow this pattern to the end. At the end, you work a slip stitch on your first stitch. And you cut your yarn. Pull your working yarn up. and then you yarn in your tail. You're going to work 12 of these, so you work 11 more, you should have a total of 12. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Work 12 in total, and you're going to work 2 of these. This is half of your granny square, so you are going to work half of your granny square. Half. So you do a magic ring, chain 3, and work 7 more double crochet in this magic ring. When you work a total of 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 8 double crochet, you're going to pull this tail and tighten your ring. You chain 1, cut your yarn, you go ahead and yarn this tail in and this other tail in. When you yarn in your tail, then you're going to take your next color and you're going to start working on your chain 3. Chain 2. So you're around 2, you're working puff stitches. Then you're going to work through this space. You work your first puff stitch through this space, yarn over and pull up your loop 1 time, yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop 2 times, yarn over and pull through all loops. Chain 1. Now in the next stitch you're going to work a puff stitch. Chain 1 and we work a puff stitch in the next stitch. you should have 8 puff stitches at the end. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. You chain 1 and cut your yarn. Then yarn in your tail. Then you're going to take your next color and you start working on your first stitch. For this round you're working cluster stitches. Chain 3. Chain 2, and now you're going to be working in your chain 1 spaces. Chain 2, when you get to the end and you want to work your fourth double crochet, you're going to work it through your puff stitch. Yarn over and pull through all loops. You chain 1 and then cut your yarn. And yarn in your tail. So you take your next color for your round 4 and you start working on your first stitch. Chain 3. And work 2 double crochet in the same stitch. Now you're going to continue working 3 double crochet in your chain 2 spaces. So you work 3 double crochet. Three double crochet. Three double crochet and you work another 3 double crochet. You work 3 in the next chain space, 3 double crochet, and chain 2, and then you work 3 double crochet in the same chain 2 space. Continue working 3 double crochet in each of your chain space. At the end, you should work 3 double crochet on your last cluster here, because you have 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3, and you should have 4 as well. So you work 3 double crochet. And this is your last cluster. Chain 1, catch your yarn, go ahead and yarn in your tail. When you yarn in your tail and you've worked 2 of these, you start placing your granny squares together and you join them. So you take 9 granny square. You're going to join 9, so you place them 3 3 3. So you have 3 3, this 3, and this 3. So you join them together. So you're going to join them together like that. When you join all your 9 grinding squares together, this is how your work is going to look like. So you have 3 3 and 3. You put this aside and you take your 3 grinding squares that are left, and this is how you're going to place them. You place 2, and then 1, And now these are the two half pieces. So this one will go this way, and so you're joining this side to this side, and then this side to this side. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is how it has to be. So you're joining this side to this side, and this to this. So go ahead and join them. And when you join all of them together, this is how your work is going to look. So you have this two, this one, and then these two sides that you join one side like that. Now you're going to take your 9 pieces that you've joined together. This is the good side. You're going to turn it, the rough side facing up, and now you're going to slant. You're going to slant it. So you have this part and this. So you see it's slanted. This is how it was like a square. So you slant. So you have this part, this one, and this. Now you take this other part, and you place this middle part on this one. So now you're going to join these parts. Take this part and you join it to this one. This one you join it to this one here, and then this other part you're going to join it here. So go ahead and join them. When you join all the sides, this is how your back is going to look like. Now this other part you're going to use to close your back. And you add a button for your closing here. And now also add your back strap. I already make this back strap. I'm going to leave a link in the description box with a tutorial on how to make this back. And you add your back strap here. And this is how your finished work is going to look like. And this is it for this tutorial. Please, if you found this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, thank you for subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.